Okay, this is the only time I'm gonna say something about this because I'm tired of overthinking it. I'm tired of overanalyzing it. And I'm just fucking tired of paralysis analysis. I'm gonna try and film videos again. Today I'm gonna vlog, and I'm gonna vlog my day and what I'm doing. Yeah, so it's almost 8:30. I'm at the gym. I'm gonna go lift, and this is gonna feel super weird because I feel weird about vlogging in a gym because it's something that I judge other people for, and so therefore I'm judging myself for doing it. Today's back day. And then after the gym, we're going to jujitsu. And I'm also like, just gonna talk about like random thoughts about stuff. Yeah, I recently got back from a long trip. Is it weird to kind of like use YouTube as this like open diary? Because I've thought about this idea for a long time. Obviously I'm gonna like filter what I put on the internet. It's not gonna be like a full-on diary and just say like, I don't know, some crazy shit, but yeah, anyway, let's go to the gym. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about my gym routine. So on all my compound movements, typically what I'll do is a warm-up set, sometimes two. If it's like the first lift of the day, I'll usually do 2 warm-ups and then work up to a heavyweight. Then I'll do 3 sets of heavyweight. And then on the last set, I drop the weight down a little bit, not like down to a warm-up weight per se, but just down enough to where I can still feel the burn, but then I'll do like a burnout set immediately after the last heavy set. Really, I just try to like focus on form. I think I do a little bit of what is called ego lifting because I want to lift heavy. I want to be strong. That's kind of like my whole goal of going to the gym now. At first, it was kind of like, you know, I didn't want to be skinny anymore. I didn't want to be scrawny at all. I wanted to get bigger. I wanted to gain mass. So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I just keep it super simple. Not every lift that I do is like a hard, heavy lift. I just do the main compounds as like as hard, heavy lifts, whether that's like benching, squatting, deadlifting, or you know, lat pull downs, seated rows, pull-ups. Like I try to do those really heavy, but then anything else outside of that, even if it's a compound movement, I don't really focus on the heaviness as much as I do on the major compounds. I just try to focus on like form and like really feeling that burn. And I don't really do too much like bicep curls or tricep workouts. Like most of my lifts are compound lifts. I'm tired. Because like, you know, what I'm training for is like at this point now that I'm like kind of getting happy with my size, I'm mostly training for strength now. Okay. I think we're done. Now I'm going to jujitsu. Jujitsu starts at 10. It's 10 till 10. I'm always late because I lift right before. I just try to maximize like all of my workouts in the morning so that the rest of the day, like I don't have to worry about it. I hate going to the gym at night because not only is the gym packed, but I'm just like, you know, like I've already done the whole day. So I'm like tired. I'm not as like capable at the gym at the end of the day. I also needed to stop in and get creatine. I take creatine twice a day. I eat a plant-based diet I have for over 10 years now. Taking this was a game changer, honestly, because, you know, creatine is in meat. Like people naturally get creatine from meat, and you need to keep your creatine levels at a certain point to like build muscle. I can't believe it took me so long to like start taking this. I always thought that like creatine for whatever reason wasn't plant-based, but it is. At least this brand is that I get here. But once I started taking it, it's like a game changer. Like I started to like round out a little bit, and I like felt the strength within like the first 2 weeks of taking it. It's great. But yeah, I just dry scoop it, not because it's like makes me tough to dry scoop, but because it's simply like easy and efficient, and I can just like take it everywhere with me, and I don't need to like put it in a shake. It literally doesn't taste like anything. If you live in an area where there's snow and you've ever eaten snow, it literally just tastes like that. It tastes like absolutely nothing. Maybe the texture like freaks people out. I don't know, because it's all fucking just like powdery, but yeah, it's fine.
That's the So I got a brand new gi I haven't worn yet from A&P.
Did you go to Ash Wednesday?
What?
Did you go to Ash Wednesday?
What's on my phone? What is it?
I don't know, dude.
A&P. This is my ride for it. It's all dudes in here, so I'm just gonna change right here. You don't have to film this part.
For the feet peeps.
Dude, this gi is sick. A lot of free
This dude's jacked.
So.
This dude looks jacked up.
Alright, you're good. You can make the full.
No, you gotta get the full package.
My belt's in the car. I haven't washed it yet, so it's a little long.
We'll see if that works. I haven't talked about this on my channel yet. I made an Instagram post about this, but I want to talk about like my body transformation of, it's been 3 years now that I've been working out. Now it's nothing crazy. I feel like I have a very average to mid like physique for someone who lifts. It's just like a regular body, if you will. I was super skinny and scrawny. You know, I'm also like 33, so I'm not super shredded. I don't really care about being super shredded. I just wanted to be bigger and stronger. And like, you know, I wanted my weight to be muscle mass, not fat.
Nice, that's it. Say well.
The things that I've learned are you have to eat a lot more. You have to like kind of get comfortable with like gaining a little bit of fat if you want to gain in size. You know, I've never done a cut. I've only bulked this last like 3 years just because that's what I care about. I care about putting on size. You know, I've eaten a vegan diet for over 10 years now. So like while it is a little bit harder because you're not getting like the one-stop shop of everything that's in meat, it's super fucking attainable, dude. No question. It's like, it's not really a thing. I'm also not like a competitive bodybuilder. I don't care about any of that. So like, I'm not getting all leaned out and shredded, you know, so that you see like large separation in all of my muscles. Yeah, I have a little bit. I got shoulders, like a V-taper, like all that shit, but it's super mid, super average. But I will say what really helped me gain size was when I started taking creatine. The guy at the NutriShop told me that this is plant-based, and he said creatine does come from a plant. I tried to ask him like, what plant, do you know what plant it comes from? He did not know, but I'm taking his word for it. I could look this up right now, but I don't want to because I'm filming this. Creatine is typically in meat because of, you know, it's in the animal's meat. So like I wasn't getting that. I'm sure my creatine levels were probably really low. What I do is I take 2 scoops a day. So that's like 10 milligrams a day. Originally, I was supposed to cycle off of it for a month, so like do 3 months on and then 1 month off, but I've never cycled off of it. I've been taking it for like 6 months now. With that being said, I drink a lot of water, like a lot. That's all I drink. I drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning and I drink like water throughout the rest of the day. The fear of, you know, not cycling off creatine is that it can be bad for your kidneys if you don't drink enough water. But, you know, I have not felt any pain in my lower back or kidneys or anything. So, you know, I'm not worried about it. I count calories loosely. I count macros loosely. I just try to make sure I get at least 100 grams of protein per pound per body weight. I always get more than that, but like if I get less, I'm like bummed, you know, because that's like, I'm not feeding my muscles to like repair, and I need to do that. If you want to gain size, like that's what you got to do.
Miguel's a great partner for letting me look good.
And calories too, because your body needs calories and carbs to like burn for energy, and especially with like all the physical activity that I do, because I do a lot. Lifting, BJJ, and then skating. Like I'm skating like twice a week. I lift 3 times a week. My lifts aren't anything crazy, but like jujitsu, I do like my goal every week is 4 times a week. Usually I hit that unless I'm like out of town or I get sick. It's just a lot of calories that I'm burning. So I think like I probably would be bigger if I ate a little more. We cook all of our own food here. Generally overall, my diet is like pretty healthy. If I'm hungry, I just eat. And then that balances out, you know, because of all the physical activity that I'm doing. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to, you know, start going to the gym again was because I didn't want to be like scrawny and skinny anymore. And, you know, I don't think people should like feel bad about being skinny or anything, but I'll be honest, like I did, you know, and I didn't for a super long time. But when I started to like kind of feel insecure about being skinny, that's when I, you know, started going to the gym. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to finally do this. I wish I had gone to the gym a lot sooner, because I have this theory that when you're younger, when your testosterone is at its peak, it's easier to build muscle because your body is like, you know, full of that growth hormone. So I think it might get harder as you get older. It's just a fucking theory, not based on any like real hard evidence. It's just something that I've thought about. I dislocated my elbow in 2019. I actually made a video about that. That's on here. If you've been watching for that long, then you probably remember that. Doing that, like, really made me feel like incapable. That's when I was like really skinny. So I was kind of like, dude, if there was like more muscle on my arm, maybe I would have been able to like hold my weight up so that wouldn't have happened. I just want to be capable. I want to have strength and I want to be capable, and I don't want to ever like get to a place in my life where like I'm out of shape. Bye, Miguel.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Those are sick.
The shoes of all time.
I love the mids.
Obviously it's like fine to be like within a certain range of like in shapeness, you know, like I feel like my body is like super average, relatively speaking, in the general sense. Like I'm healthy. If and when I have kids one day, I don't want to be the dad that like can't go in the backyard and like play with their kids because they're too out of shape. Like I don't want to be gassed out like playing in the backyard with my kids. I just want to be able to do the things that I enjoy for as long as I possibly can.